Foul, Maggie Washington, first, team second.
I know. Okay, so what is that? Is it?
On the home stretch of the regular season, postseason play now less than 2 weeks away from tipping off tonight. The Mercer County Golden Eagles welcome the Riverdale Rams to town. Well, hello, everybody. This is Ty Taylor. Thanks so much for tuning in to girls basketball and the Three Rivers Athletic Conference on a Thursday night. A lot on the line for the Riverdale Rams tonight. As with a win, the Rams would clinch an outright conference championship in the Track West. Riverdale enters 24-3 on the season and 8-0 in the Track West. Mercer County 22-5, 6-2 in the conference. These teams played back a month exactly ago on January the 5th, a game that Riverdale came from behind and won by a score of 46-41. A lot to get to on our pregame coverage. We'll take a quick timeout right now. When we return, we'll tell you about the postseason seeds, which are out for girls basketball today. We'll have the full regional brackets tomorrow. High school girls basketball on a Thursday night. Mercer County at home against Riverdale tonight. More coming up on WRMJ and WRMJ.com.
Did you know that Zinc Excavating offers septic services? That's right. For septic installation, pumping, and maintenance, call the experts at Zinc Excavating. For water lines, sewer repair, basement installation and repairs, footings and tilings, call Zinc Excavating. Need black dirt? Call Zinc Excavating. For all your excavating needs from A to Z, trust Zinc Excavating to get the job done right. Think Zinc. Call Corey Zinc today at 309-337-4569.
It may seem a little early to get the mower out of the garage and in for a tune-up, but it is the right time for your pocketbook. Huffman's Farm and Home is offering a spring tune-up special. During February, Huffman's will service your push mower for just $74.99 or your rider for $119.99. Discounts also available for compact tractors. Parts not included. Call today to make your appointment and be sure to ask about pickup and delivery options. At Huffman's Farm and Home in Fort Madison, West Burlington, and Toledo. The right place at the right price.
A bright partnership brings people together, driven by a mission to do what is right and make lives better. A bright financial partner exceeds expectations, strengthens relationships, betters our communities, and does what is right every day. Since 1890, Bank Orion has been that bright financial partner for you, your family, your business, and our community. Go to bankorion.com to discover your new bright partnership. Member FDIC.
Equal housing lender.
Excellence is not a skill, it's an attitude. And at Toyota of Muscatine, that attitude shows in every facet of the car buying experience. Whether it's the vehicles they sell, the financing process, or maintenance and body shop services after purchase that are second to none, you can always expect that prevailing attitude of excellence. After they've worked so hard to earn your business, they intend to keep it. So stop in today to experience for yourself Toyota of Muscatine's attitude of driving excellence.
Pre-game coverage continues on WRMJ and WRMJ.com for Track West girls basketball on a Thursday night. Mercer County tonight hosting the Riverdale Rams. Postseason seeds out for IHSA girls basketball today. The local Class 2A subsectional is an 11-team grouping that will be split into two regionals hosted by Riverdale and St. Bede in Peru. Riverdale, the top seed, which was unsurprising. 2 through 5, it felt like we weren't really sure what order those schools were going to go in. Alleman ends up getting the 2 seed. Princeton seeded 3rd. Mercer County seeded 4th. Sherrard 5th. St. Bede the 6th seed. Kewanee seeded 7th. Erie Providence down 8. Spring Valley Hall 9. Monmouth Roseville seeded 10th. Rock Ridge the 11th seed. So with that, they change up a little bit this year how they are going to do the split up. It used to be the 1 and the 4 seed would go together, the 2 and the 3 seed would then go to the other regional, and then all the other teams that weren't seeded 1 through 4 would be filtered to the regional site closest to them geographically. Now, though, beginning this year, it will be seeded in a true seed format. So with that, most likely tomorrow, now you never know until you actually see the brackets, but Mercer County, Sherrard, and Riverdale should all be a part of the same regional where Riverdale will be the top seed, and Mercer County and Sherrard should open the postseason against each other in the regional semifinals up in Fort Byron. We'll have the full brackets out tomorrow. As I mentioned, games around the rest of the area tonight in girls basketball on the Track West. Sherrard at Monmouth Roseville. Orion hosts Rock Ridge. East side of the conference, Erie Provincetown plays host to Mendota. Princeton is at Hall, while Kewanee hosts Newman Central Catholic. Farmington at Knoxville. Stark County at home against Midwest Central. A couple of local boys basketball games tonight include Farmington playing at Abingdon Avon, and Knoxville is on the road at West Prairie. Conference standings as we enter play tonight in the Track West. Riverdale 8-0. They again can win the conference outright with a win tonight. Mercer County and Sherrard tied for second in league play at 6-2. Monmouth Roseville 3-5 in the conference. Orion 1-7 in league play, while Rock Ridge sits at 0-8. Our coverage of the Three Rivers Athletic Conference all school year long presented by Breedlove Sporting Goods, Midwest Bank, and by local venture financial agents John Waugh, Jason Potter, Tracy Bigham in Aledo, Brent Bigham in Edgington, and Julie Hessler in Orion. The Riverdale Rams enter tonight 24-3 on the season, 8-0 in the Track West. Riverdale's 3 losses have come to Rockford Lutheran twice, and also to Rockford Christian. The Rams enter winners of 5 straight, most recently beating Alleman back on Monday night at home, 54-46. Mercer County is 22-5, 6-2 in the conference. Mercer County's losses this season have come to Macomb, Riverdale, Sherrard, Illini West, and Liberty. Mercer County's won 4 in a row coming into tonight's matchup. Most recently a win over Rock Ridge last Thursday on the road, 51-17. With that win last Thursday, Mercer County won its 22nd game of the season, which set a new program record for single season wins in girls basketball. Our head coaches tonight, Jay Hatch of Riverdale, 8th season with the Rams. His 32nd season overall. 610 wins for his career. That's good for 17th all-time in IHSA history. Brandon Hoffman in his 2nd season leading the Mercer County Golden Eagles girls basketball program. We talked with both of our head coaches tonight coming in to the matchup. We'll take a timeout on our pregame coverage, return and talk with the Riverdale head coach Jay Hatch, then Mercer County Golden Eagle head coach Brandon Hoffman. We'll talk about the subsectional seeding. We'll talk about the regional outlook. And we'll talk about tonight's Track West battle. Riverdale a chance to win the conference outright tonight with a win, as it's Riverdale and Mercer County from Aledo, Illinois on WRMJ.
Tired of a noisy, clunky garage door? Or maybe it just won't open? It's time to call Mercer County Garage Doors, your local experts for smooth, reliable garage door installs, repairs, and replacements. You don't have to settle for the same old service and styles anymore. We bring fresh options, fast service, and the kind of friendly, local help you can trust. Call Mercer County Garage Doors today at 309-628-0222.
Mobile banking is here at Farmers State Bank of Western Illinois. What do I mean by here? Well, I mean here, as in wherever you are. Because with Farmers State Bank's mobile banking, your account information is right at your fingertips on your cell phone. Check balances, transfer funds, and more wherever you are. Manage your finances on the go with Farmers State Bank of Western Illinois' mobile banking. It's easy, fast, convenient, and it's free. Farmers State Bank of Western Illinois, member FDIC.
When life tackles you with unexpected collisions, Brad's Collision Service in Aledo is your MVP. Our expert team will get you back in the game fast. 40 years of experience, top-notch service, and quality you can trust. Call the hometown team at Brad's Collision Service, 582-2413. Brad's is also your premier provider of truck bed upfitting services. Turn your truck bed into a highly functional, organized, and efficient workspace. Brad's Collision Service, 309-582-2413 or bradscollisionservice.com.
Our high school girls basketball tonight on WRMJ. Mercer County is at home taking on Riverdale. Talking with Riverdale head coach Jay Hatch. I know the big story statewide today. You see the postseason seeds officially out as the postseason will get going here in just a couple of weeks. Riverdale, the 1 seed, hosting a regional. You'll officially get the pairings tomorrow, but just what's the, I guess, read and take away from seeded number 1 and the rest of the seeding in the subsectional?
Well, like I think we talked before, like to me there were 5 teams that could be, any one of the 5 could be in the top 4. So you knew there was going to be a good team in the 5th spot. I don't know how they're going to match up. So supposedly they're not doing geography now. So we'll see how it goes. And, the big thing is you got to play the first team and then go from there because, upsets happen and we don't want to be one of those. So, it's always interesting how people vote. I haven't looked at the matrix. I was trying to look at it here, and I can't get on the Wi-Fi on my phone. So, it's just it is what it is, and everybody gets a chance, which is what's good about basketball postseason. You don't have to qualify for the playoffs, and we got a couple more games before we worry about that anyway, and tonight's a big one.
So how much stock do you put into like seeding? I know we talked earlier last week when you were playing Sherrard. You never really know how people are going to vote, whether you look at true record, whether you look at strength of schedule, whatever the different, categories are. So what do you make of being the 1 seed?
Well, I mean, the only reason I think it matters at all is if you're able to win the regional when you're the number 1 seed, you get to play the number 2 from the other side. Or but when you look at the other side, that doesn't really matter too much anyway. So, like back in the old days in softball, it mattered if you were the number 1 seed, because if the thing got rained out, you automatically went on. But you're going to play good teams either way. I'm pretty sure it doesn't get you any points on the scoreboard. So, it's nice to be the number 1 seed, but if we'd have been the 2 or 3 or 4, we'd have still pretty much been doing the same thing.
So tonight, if you can pull off a win on the road, you'd clinch the outright conference championship in the Track West. Just what does it mean for you in the program to try to, win a conference championship and play for a conference championship tonight?
Yeah, that's always our first goal at the beginning of the year. We want to try to win the conference, and we have a chance to do that outright tonight, and it's not going to be easy. We know that. Last time we played, I'd say we were pretty fortunate to win. Hopefully we can figure out some things to do a little differently and make things go a little bit better for us. But I'm sure Mercer County's going to do their best to make sure that doesn't happen. So it should be a good game.
So speaking about the progression of your season, we're into February now, and we were talking before we started recording about just the kind of whirlwind it was at the start of the season for you, where you had one full practice with everybody before you played your season opener with Riverdale getting to the state finals in volleyball this season. So on February the 5th, as we enter play tonight, do you feel like you're kind of in that mid-season form maybe finally, as you've got everybody up to speed?
I think we're getting there. We played in a Martin Luther King tournament up at Byron, and when we came back, we had 2 practices before we played last week, Hall, and we actually got better in those 2 practices, which usually doesn't happen at the end of January. I don't really know if we've reached that point yet. I hope not. I hope we keep getting better. Sometimes you peak too early. You're playing your best in the middle of January, and by the middle of February, you're hanging on. So we've had some really good games. We haven't quite been as consistent as I'd like us to be. But, as a coach, that's our job, to obsess about things like that. One thing I do like about our team is we compete. Even if we're having a bad shooting night or whatever, we get out and figure out how to come out on top most of the time.
The first meeting between these teams, you erased a 7-point fourth quarter deficit to beat Mercer County up in Port Byron about a month ago. What'd you take away from that meeting, getting to see the matchup between Riverdale and Mercer County on the floor for the first time this season?
We better not do that again. I think, like I said, I think in a lot of ways we were pretty fortunate in that game. We did some really good things down the stretch, but, earlier in the game we were kind of at their mercy. So hopefully we can do some things tonight that help us out a little bit.
Coach Jay Hatch of the Riverdale Rams, good luck tonight. Sir, appreciate the time.
All right, thank you.
More coming up on WRMJ.
Children with uncorrected vision conditions or eye health problems can face many barriers in life, academically, socially, and athletically. Mercer County Family Eye Care can help break down these barriers and help your children to reach their highest potential. Give your children the eye care they need. Make an appointment today at Mercer County Family Eye Care by calling 582-2421. Mercer County Family Eye Care, 106 South College Avenue, Aledo.
You found a friendly dealer that'll treat you right, so spread the word.
Sexton Ford.
You found just what you want at just the right price, go spread the word.
Sexton Ford.
We love the way you talk about us, because we're mighty proud to make it. Sexton Ford, the talk of the town. Oh yeah,
Are your windows old and drafty? Having trouble getting them to latch properly? Well, we can help with that. This is Jay Doherty, General Manager of Doherty Brothers Roofing and Home Improvement. Our quality double and triple pane replacement windows can give your home the functionality and energy efficiency that you need. We insulate each cavity and custom bend the aluminum wrapping on the outside, leaving you with a maintenance-free and finished professional look. Call for your free estimate today at 309-644-0763.
All right, high school girls basketball tonight on WRMJ. Final home game of the season for Mercer County, welcoming the Riverdale Rams to town tonight. Talking with Mercer County head coach Brandon Hoffman. I guess order number one of business, you look at the postseason seeds out number 4 in the subsectional, which means you'll be going up to Port Byron, likely a first-round regional matchup with another conference opponent in Sherrard. What'd you make of the postseason seeding? We'll get the brackets officially tomorrow, but I think that's kind of what it looks like.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of how we knew we could be anywhere from a 2 to a 5, and that is what it is. And we get to avoid that long bus ride to St. Bede, but you're playing 2 conference opponents that we're all going to know each other well, and it's one of those deals where you're going to have to beat the good teams anyway. So I guess let's take the shorter bus ride.
So tonight, it's kind of nice and maybe not nice in the same way, but you get 2 really good teams to get to play in the final week of the regular season. Riverdale tonight, and then you turn around and play Sherrard Monday. Now, of course, as you said, both of those teams are potential postseason opponents, which means maybe, the way you coach and the way you play is a little different. But you get 2 high-level opponents going into the postseason. Do you like getting those tests right now, kind of getting tuned up for those really high-level games we'll be playing in a couple of weeks?
I do and I don't. It's one of those, I love the fact that we're playing high-quality opponents. I'd rather it be non-subsectional opponents at this time of year, but that's how the schedule works out. And hey, you play who's on your schedule at the time that they're on your schedule. So, I'd much rather it be a non-conference, non-subsectional team, though.
I think tonight, too, is a game where Riverdale's still playing for a lot. With a win, they would clinch the outright conference championship. With a win, you'd still be alive to share it. You'd need a lot of help next week, though. But still, it feels like a lot on the line tonight. So just how big of a game does it feel like with, some of those, kind of clinging to conference title hopes, but they are still there mathematically?
Yeah, we'd like to keep them from celebrating one more night at least, and just for us get a win against a quality opponent as we've been in a lot of games and just haven't quite got over the hump against some of them. It'd be nice to get one at home on the last home game for Whitney, and that'd be kind of a nice thing to go out on.
So tonight you play Riverdale, as we've talked about, a team you led by 7 points in the fourth quarter a month ago, weren't able to hang on. I think they outscored you 14-2 down the stretch. Just takeaways from last month. I know we talked post game. It's 32 minutes to beat a team like this. So just the biggest emphasis tonight coming into this one.
Yeah, we talked about it on the court yesterday on a few things, and in film before the game tonight here, and just the cleanup that we can do, and we can't have those long stretches of where we have 4 turnovers in a row, 3 turnovers in a row without getting shots up. And if sometimes you're going to have shots not fall, that's okay. Don't ride the highs too high, don't ride the lows too low, and just take care of the ball, do your job, and things will take care of itself.
Just last thing with your pregame, you get a big, kind of boost with your roster as Elena Mitchell returns from an injury. She's missed the past, week or 2, hasn't been able to play. Such a big piece of what you do. So how nice does it feel to know that kid's back in the lineup and you'll have her, once we get into the postseason?
Yeah, when she came back Tuesday with a smile on her face saying she officially got cleared, that put a big smile on the rest of the team's face and my face. And she's such a good kid and does so many things well. It'll be a little bit of rust to knock off on her end, I'm sure, but I know she's excited to get that rust knocked off before postseason.
Coach Brandon Hoffman, good luck tonight against the Riverdale Rams. We'll talk to you afterwards. I appreciate the time.
Thanks, Ty. I appreciate it.
And more coming up on WRMJ.
At First Community Bank, our 3 loan officers have worked together for over 25 years. This is a feat of consistency you will not easily find anywhere else. Our customers get the benefit of over 100 years of lending experience. Your credit line is not tied to one person. When your lender is out of the office, someone else can always take care of your needs. Call or stop in today. First Community Bank, member FDIC.
Value, selection, and a knowledgeable sales staff ready to help you find what you're looking for. That's what you'll find at Essig Motors. Here's Vance Young.
This month we have a 2025 Jeep Grand Cherokee Limited, diamond black in color. Take it home today for $45,895 after dealer discounts and rebates.
So make sure you plan a stop at Essig Motors in Aledo today or visit their website at Essex.com.
Welcome back to Mercer County High School for Track West Girls Basketball on WRMJ. This is Ty Taylor. We have a matchup tonight between the Mercer County Golden Eagles and the Riverdale Rams. Riverdale is 24-3 on the season, a perfect 8-0 in the Track West. The Rams with the win would clinch an outright conference championship. If they lose, they'll be able to clinch it next week with a win if they're able to win their final conference game of the season, which would be against Orion. The Rams, coached by Jay Hatch in his 8th season at Riverdale, 32nd season overall, 610 career wins for Coach Hatch. The Rams start 5'3" junior Amara Coleman at 7.5 points and 3 rebounds per game. 5'8" junior Kaylee Hungate averages 18.5 points and 3.5 rebounds per game. Katie Cox, a 5'11" senior, 6.5 points, 6 rebounds per game. Jillian Murray is Riverdale's point guard. She's a 5'4" junior at 8.8 points, 5.5 rebounds and 5.8 assists per game. And the fifth starter for Riverdale tonight is 5'6" sophomore Brooklyn Peterson, right around 6 points and 7 rebounds per game. Mercer County 22-5 on the season, 6-2 at the Track West, coached by Brandon Hoffman. In his second season, Golden Eagles start Shanae Williams, sophomore, at 16 points, 7 rebounds, and 2.5 assists per game. Sophomore Sarah Hoffman at 2.7 points and 2.8 rebounds per game. Leah Carlson, the sophomore point guard, 7.7 points and 6.7 rebounds per game. Ev Hoffman, another sophomore, at 4 points and 3.7 rebounds per game. And Whitney Collison, a senior, at 10.7 rebounds, or I should say 10.7 points per game, as the opening tap is won by Shanae Williams over the top of Katie Cox. Mercer County ball in the home white uniforms to start as Riverdale plays man-to-man defense. Top of the key, Sarah Hoffman passes to Whitney Collison, left corner, steps back for 3, missed it. Rebound Riverdale and Brooklyn Peterson. Averages more than 7 rebounds per game. The sophomore gets it to Kaylee Hungate, a 1,000 career point score. She goes to Jillian Murray, back to Hungate, swings to Coleman. Over the top of Mercer County's zone to Hungate, bounce past Murray, makes the catch on the run, burrows her way into the paint, up through some contact, she's fouled, and will shoot 2. Murray is a 67% foul shooter on the season. She'll look to give Riverdale an early lead. The foul on Sarah Hoffman, her first, and the first team foul on Mercer County. 2 free throws here for Murray. The front end for the junior point guard is good. It's 1-0. Riverdale won the first meeting between these teams 46-41 a month ago to the day on January the 5th. A game that Mercer County led by as many as 7 points in the fourth quarter, but was outscored 14-2 down the stretch after leading 39-32 to lose 46-41. Murray makes both. 2-0 Rams 30 seconds into tonight's contest. Sarah Hoffman to Whitney Collison, right of the circle. Backdoor cut. Williams makes a one-handed catch in traffic. Hungate guards her. Williams picks up her dribble and lofts it to the top of the key where it's caught by Leah Collison. Right wing Sarah Hoffman to Collison, flash to the basket, up in the paint, missed it. Rebound to Hungate, and Riverdale trying to run. 4-on-4 as Hungate hesitates, works past Williams, picks up the dribble to the elbow. Trailing the play, Murray. Back to Hungate, skip pass to Coleman, makes the catch, over to Murray. She'll drive it, one-handed pass, Hungate all alone, wide open for 3, and she cashes it in. Hungate shoots at 37% from 3, 5-0 Rams. 6:50 to play in the first. Hungate scored more than 1,000 points for her career. She's just a junior. Averages 18.5 per game this season. Williams pull up 17-footer from straight away, way too strong. Another rebound for Peterson, who's a sophomore. Both of these teams very young as Murray ahead to Hungate. Murray trailing the play as at top of the key. Mercer County in his zone. Hungate right corner, pump fakes, blows by Hoffman. Now cut off by Ev Hoffman, shovels it to Katie Cox. Up with the left hand, missed it in the paint. And Ev Hoffman the rebound for Mercer County. Rams had a chance there to go up 7-0. Instead, Mercer County gets the stop and the rebound. And Leah Collison across the timeline. Rams continue to play man-to-man defense in the half court. Leah Collison lost her dribble over to Whitney Collison, right wing. She's defended by Jillian Murray. Collison dribbles to the top of the key over to Williams, left wing, takes the ball screen. Williams trying to turn the corner. She's double teamed, has to pass to Ev Hoffman, high post. Good recovery by Cox. Now Williams right wing, not able to drive by Murray. She'll put up a floater in the paint, doesn't get the roll. Sarah Hoffman the rebound. She goes up, got it partially blocked, and Coleman out of there with it for Riverdale. Ahead to Hungate on the run, 1-on-2. All by herself, wraps it around to Cox, who gets the layup to go. The assist to Hungate, the layup by Katie Cox. Rams off to a 7-0 lead early. 5:35 to play in the first. Right wing, it is Williams to Sarah Hoffman, picks up the dribble. Ev Hoffman fell in the paint to the corner. Whitney Collison for three at the side of the backboard. Golden Eagles way out of sorts. And Cox the rebound. Ahead to Murray. Now Hungate with it left wing. Peterson running the floor up, and she's fouled in the paint. Boy, Riverdale, they are off to a fast start, and they buried Sherrard early last week in conference play. Foul on Williams, her first, team foul 2, and 2 free throws here for Brooklyn Peterson, who's 55% from the line on the season. Just a sophomore. She was a first-team All-Stater in softball as a freshman last year. She misses the first. She also was a state medalist in Class 1A in the shot put at 8th place. She plays 4 sports at Riverdale: volleyball, softball, basketball, and track and field. Peterson goes 1 for 2, and it's 8-0 as she makes the back end, missed the first. Leah Carlson from left to right for Mercer County as Elena Mitchell into the game for the first time. Got back from an injury. She's missed the past 3 games for Mercer County the past couple of weeks. Normally in the starting lineup, Williams off the screen from Mitchell, air ball. Cox, though, it's off of her hand and out of bounds, and Mercer County will keep it. Mitchell averages about 6 points and 4.2 rebounds per game. She's a junior. Riverdale will make a substitution. 5-foot junior Isla Baldwin in the game at 2 points per game. She replaces Brooklyn Peterson. It's 8-0 Riverdale. 5:05 to play in the first. Ev Hoffman to Leah Carlson to the elbow to Shadea Williams, who's double teamed in the paint, fading away, and she gets the roll on the back iron through the net over the top of Cox. And Mercer County on the board on the bucket by Williams, 8-2. Rams by 6. Coleman has it left of the circle against Mercer County's 1-3-1 zone to Hungate. Now Murray, left-handed dribble around Williams, pushes up a runner and sinks it. Murray has 4 in the first quarter, 10-2. Rams in control early. This is the 180 from what it was like the first time these teams played, as Mercer County was in control for the first 3 quarters, then fell apart down the stretch. It's 10-2 Riverdale, 4.5 to play in the first. Williams over to Leah Collison left wing. Now Shadea Williams. Hungate chases her through a screen. Bounce pass to Whitney Collison. Now Leah Collison over to Mitchell left wing. Closed out on by Baldwin. Leah Collison top of the key. Passes to Williams right corner. Takes it baseline around Hungate. Runner. Missed it. Got her own rebound. Triple team in the paint. Up. Can't get that to go either. She tapped it out to Whitney Collison. Ev Hoffman top of the key. Drives on Hungate out to Leah Collison. Pump fakes. Unable to get around Cox. She's cut off in the paint out to Whitney Collison. The older sister makes the catch on the pass from her younger sister. Backdoor cut. Williams couldn't corral it. Good defense by Jillian Murray. Forces the turnover. Golden Eagles give it away as it goes out of bounds. Substitution for Mercer County. Ella Bull in. Whitney Collison out. Ella Bull, a junior, coming in off the bench. And for Riverdale, the Rams bring in senior Addison McLaughlin at 1.5 per game off the bench. Past the midway point of the first quarter, 10-2 Riverdale. Rams with the ball on the road, black uniforms, gold lettering, Riverdale across the chest, gold numbers with white trim. Cox flashes to the basket, they get it to her, she puts it up over a double team, partially blocked, and Bull was unable to grab it for Mercer County off of her fingertips and out of bounds, and Riverdale will have a baseline throw in, up by 8, 3:38 to play in the first. Jillian Murray to trigger it, the junior point guard for the Rams. Lobs it to Cox, ball tipped away by Mitchell McLaughlin, got it to Baldwin in the paint. Now Hungate swings, Murray head fakes, blows by Collison, another teardrop, and she gets that to go. 12-2. She's just blowing right by Leah Collison, getting to the basket at will. It's 12-2. Rams up by double figures here early, 3:22 to play in the first. Ella Bull with it right wing, takes a double screen, picks up the dribble out to Leah Collison left of the circle. Ball screen from Hoffman, now Williams right wing. She takes the screen and gets cut off. Mitchell, top of the key. There's the ball screen for her, Leah Collison. Golden Eagles need a basket in a bad way here, already down 10 points. High post, Hoffman, backdoor cut. Williams, reverse layup, scored it. Williams has all 4. The assist to Ev Hoffman, 12-4 is the Riverdale lead. They get on the counterattack to Hungate, who takes it right to the glass and banks it home. Hungate with 5 points, 14-4. They do such a good job of getting up and down the floor. Now Leah Collison drives, and she's bumped into by Katie Cox. The Riverdale bench didn't like that whistle, as it looked like Cox basically just stood her ground, and the contact was created by Collison there, but the whistle goes the way of Mercer County. First personal on Katie Cox. First team foul on Riverdale. Whitney Collison back in the game for Mercer County, as is Sarah Hoffman. Leah Collison and Ev Hoffman exit the game. Lob it to Williams, who's double teamed. Ball got poked away. It went to the low post for Mitchell. Now Williams with it right wing. Mitchell tries to drive it baseline. She got away from Peterson and rises in the paint and scores. Mitchell lays it home. It's 14-6. Riverdale's lead trimmed to 8 here with 2:30 to play in the first. Ball, after it went through the net, got kicked away, so they had to blow the play dead to let Mercer County, or I should say to let Riverdale throw it in. 1-3-1 zone for Mercer County. Williams plays the top of it. Mitchell at the bottom as Murray splits the defense, kicks to the corner for Hungate, who's trapped. Ball knocked away. Collison jars it loose. Picked up by Williams, who's ahead of the pack, and she will lay it in. Williams has 6 in the first quarter. And the lead for Riverdale trimmed from 10 down to 6. It's 14-8 Rams with the ball. 2 minutes to play in the first. 1-3-1 zone. Murray bounce pass to McLaughlin. She dribbles, passes to Murray. Penetrates, Euros her way in. Floater won't go. Rebound, Peterson got it. Power dribble up, uncontested, and scores. And the Rams are dominating the glass. Peterson has 3 in the first quarter. 16-8 as Riverdale doubling up Mercer County. 1:45 to play in the first quarter. Lana Mitchell has it right of the circle for the Golden Eagles to Ella Bowl, left wing. Hesitates with the right hand, now passes right wing where it's caught by Sarah Hoffman to Whitney Carlson. Steps into a left wing 3, no good. Rebound to Isla Baldwin and Riverdale underneath. Outlet pass ahead to Jillian Murray, who jogs across the timeline, dribbling waist high with her left hand. Angles towards the Mercer County bench, splits the defenders, now knifes through the zone. Peterson, short corner left side. She's trapped and hemmed in. Over the top, they get it to McLaughlin. Bounce pass a little bit weak. She was trying to get it to Lewis in the low post. And tipped and stolen away by Elena Mitchell. Ahead to Whitney Collison. 1:10 to play in the first. 16-8. Riverdale leads Mercer County. Rams score the first 8 points of the game. Williams pull up 17-footer, left it short. Rebound to Riverdale and McLaughlin. And Mitchell fouled her in the backcourt with exactly 60 seconds to play in the opening period. Mitchell swiped the ball and got a piece of the wrist there of McLaughlin. First personal on Mitchell, third team foul on Mercer County. Substitutions for both clubs as Coleman re-enters the game for the Rams, as does Katie Cox. And for Mercer County, Emmeline Miller enters for the first time. Leah Carlson and Ev Hoffman re-enter as well. 2-3 zone for Mercer County as Coleman has it top of the key. Holds it above her head. Now Maddie Lewis, high post Katie Cox, 15-footer, missed it. Rebound right to Emmeline Miller. To Leah Carlson, 40 seconds to play in the first. 16-8, Golden Eagles down 8 with the ball. Riverdale slated to get it to start the second quarter. Possession arrow pointing their way as Whitney Carlson, left wing, can't get away from Coleman. To Sarah Hoffman, bounce pass to Leah Collison, right wing. Now under 30 seconds to play. Ball poked into the backcourt by Hungate. Collison tracks it down, brings it back across the timeline on the Golden Eagle logo at midcourt, and then she traveled. Third turnover for Mercer County in the first quarter. The Golden Eagles, in the first meeting between these teams, turned it over their final 6 possessions of the night. In a game they led 39-32 in the fourth and ended up losing 46-41. Murray back in the game for the final offensive possession for Riverdale. 15 seconds to play in the first. Golden Eagles stay in the 2-3 zone. Murray goes top of the key. Hungate swings to Coleman, left wing. 10 seconds over the top of the zone. Beautiful offense. Wide open. Hungate for 3. No. But Collison couldn't get the rebound. Peterson knocked it off of her. And the Rams will have a baseline throw in with 3.4 to play in the quarter. 16-8 Rams. Final seconds of the first quarter. Murray to throw it in. Into Peterson, goes up over the top of Hoffman, missed the banker, rebound to Whitney Carlson. She'll just hold on to it as time expires. It's an 8-point lead for Riverdale as we head to the second. It's Riverdale 16, Mercer County 8 on WRMJ.
Warm up your house this winter with carpet from Shaw Floors, available at Cooper Floor Covering. If you've been wanting to replace your hardwood floors with the colder months here, Cooper Floor Covering has you covered with Shaw Floors, the best carpet for you and your bank account. Shaw Floors promises to give you long-lasting carpet while staying on a budget. Choose from top-selling styles to find a look you'll love and price you adore. There's plenty of styles and shades of carpet from Shaw Floors right now at Cooper Floor Covering in downtown Aledo.
Building relationships, supporting the community and service. These are the things Country Financial stands for. We're neighbors who lend a helping hand and support the fabric of our community, including charitable organizations, sports, financial education, and civic organizations. Since we're already neighbors, let's get together and chat to talk about the things that are important to you and how we can help you protect them. See your local Country Financial representative today.
In Aledo, see me, Tracy Bigham.
John Waugh or Jason Potter.
In Edgington, see me, Brent Bigham.
In Orion, see me, Julie Hessler.
We enter the second quarter of play at Mercer County High School in Aledo. Riverdale 16, Mercer County 8. Rams trying for an outright conference championship tonight. They can clinch it. They've already clinched a share of the conference title. 8-0 in league play. Rams 24-3 on the season. Riverdale ball to start the second in the road black uniforms. Officials tonight, Robbie Hinkle, Andrew Cooper, Wayne Gerlach, as Coleman throws it over the top of Jillian Murray. She got going a bit too fast. Wind in the air, had nowhere to go with it. Second turnover for Riverdale as the ball bounces into the visiting stands along the far sideline. Mercer County ball down 16-8. Rams open the game on an 8-0 run. They've led by 10 two separate times at 12-2 and 14-4. Whitney Collison, top of the key three, air ball. Leah Collison saves it. She bats it back into bounds, but it's right to Hungate, ahead to Amara Coleman. Sarah Hoffman hustled back and tipped it out of bounds. Good hustle there by Sarah Hoffman to keep the Rams from extending the lead to double digits. For now, at least, with the baseline throw-in for Riverdale, 7:34 to play in the second. Murray into Peterson, goes up, blocked, but she did a great job of feathering that thing over to Cox, who lays it in. 18-8. As Peterson saw, she didn't have a look at the rim and was up in the air, passed out of the layup attempt, and fed Cox for an easy two. Rams up 10 for the third time tonight at 18-8. It's been 12-2, 14-4, now 18-8. Collison top of the key for Williams, who's back in the game. Left wing Whitney Collison. Mercer County down 10 early in the second. Williams bounce pass to Sarah Hoffman, right wing. One dribble lost at high post. Ev Hoffman to the left wing for Leah Collison. Puts up a three. Won't go. Good box out, and the rebound bounces right to Amara Coleman, who zigzagged across the timeline. The junior kicks to her classmate Jillian Murray. Turns the corner of the paint. One-handed pass. Cox saved it. Back to Murray. Now a left wing three for Hungate. Good. Hungate's second three. Murray, just such a floor general out there. Averages nearly 6 assists per game, 21-8. Coleman in the passing lane, tipped it away from Whitney Collison into the visiting bleachers and out of bounds. 21-8, Rams up 13, 6:36 to play in the second quarter. Mercer County and Riverdale will be a part of the same regional next week. We'll get the pairings tomorrow. Mercer County, though, likely will open the postseason against Sherrard in the regional semifinal round. Whitney Collison top of the key. Passes left wing for Leah Collison, and now Williams off a ball screen, no contact on the screen set by Hoffman. Whitney Collison, right wing for three, she answers. First points of the night for Whitney Collison, who averages over 10 per game. She's the lone senior in Mercer County's program. 21-11, 10-point lead for Riverdale. Coleman against the 1-3-1 zone to Murray, right wing. Now Hungate, right corner, skip pass to Coleman. All day to shoot it. She sets her feet, missed it. Offensive rebound, Cox wasn't able to grab it. And Sarah Hoffman out of there with it for Mercer County. 10-point deficit for the Golden Eagles, just under 6 minutes to play in the second. 21-11 is the Riverdale Rams lead. Williams, top of the key for Leah Collison. Left-handed dribble, crosses to her right hand, and now Williams with it beyond the arc right side. Man-to-man defense for Riverdale. Hoffman guarded by Peterson. Back to Williams, top of the key, over to Leah Collison. Drives around Murray, and they're going to get Jillian Murray for a hand check on the attack to the basket by Collison. That foul on the floor will be the first personal on Jillian Murray, and the second team foul on the first team foul on Riverdale in the quarter. Peterson checks out of the game. Isla Baldwin re-enters for the Rams and for Mercer County. Sarah Hoffman out, and Elena Mitchell in. Ev Hoffman into Shadea Williams, catches it with one hand. She's defended by Hungate. Bounce pass high post for Ev Hoffman, head fake, so she's defended by Katie Cox. Driving is Williams, out to Hoffman for three. That was Ev who put it up and missed it, and the rebound batted out of bounds by Elena Mitchell. Riverdale ball, 5:28 to play in the second, 21-11, Rams by 10 points. Murray handles it across the timeline. Rams wait to set up their zone offense against Mercer County's 1-3-1. Coleman attacks to Cox, short corner left side, over the top of the defense. Murray, right corner, Hungate, three ball, no. Murray, the offensive rebound, then she turned it over. She tried to feed it to Baldwin down low. Third turnover for Riverdale, as Mercer County comes out of there with the basketball with Leah Collison to Elena Mitchell in the front court. Passes right side for Williams in front of the Riverdale bench. Mitchell to the elbow left side. Lost a dribble, looking for the backdoor cut to Collison. Couldn't get it to her. Hoffman to Williams, who was in the same spot as Leah Collison. Now she moves it to the sophomore point guard. Throws to her older sister over the top of the defense into the corner left side. Now back out top for Mitchell. Drives the elbow right side and lost the handle to Williams. High post back to the basket. Ev Hoffman, short corner right side, trying to drive baseline was Elena Mitchell, and her feet, her toes were on the baseline. Turnover for Mercer County, their fourth. Whitney Collison out of the game. Sarah Hoffman in. 21-11 is the Riverdale Rams lead. 4.5 to play in the second. Coleman left of the circle for Riverdale. Bounce pass to Jillian Murray, top of the key. Penetrates, kicks to Hungate. Hungate, jump pass over the top of the defense to Coleman. Down low for Katie Cox. Back to Amara Coleman. Left wing three. She relocated. That's an air ball. Hungate, though, the rebound fouled, and she'll shoot a pair. Hungate already with 8 points tonight. Averages 18.5 per game. She'll shoot 2. Foul on Sarah Hoffman, her second. And that is the first team foul against Mercer County in the second quarter. 2 free throws for Hungate. She's a 74% foul shooter. It's up and good. Both of these teams start just one senior. Riverdale's lineup, a sophomore, 3 juniors, and a senior. Mercer County starting lineup tonight, 4 sophomores and a senior, though normally it's a junior, a senior, and 3 sophomores for the Golden Eagles. Back end by Hungate, rimmed it in and out, no good. Rebound to Shadea Williams, who's the team's leading scorer and rebounder. Very, very, very talented sophomore. She goes high post for Ev Hoffman. Top of the key for Leah Collison. Drives and kicks to Sarah Hoffman to her cousin Ev. Top of the key, 3 ball, nothing but net for Ev Hoffman. She shoots at just 19% from 3, but knocked that one down. 22-14. Rams speed the other way. Hungate to Cox for an easy layup. Katie Cox has 6. Timeout, Mercer County after the make. 3:54 to play in the second. It's Riverdale 24, Mercer County 14 on WRMJ.
During a heart attack, every minute matters. In fact, the first few minutes are critical in determining the short and long-term outcome for the patient. Well, the emergency department at Mercy One Genesis Alito is just minutes away and is staffed 24/7. Now, if you or someone around you is experiencing symptoms of a heart attack or stroke, call 911 immediately to get help and treatment as quickly as possible. At Mercy One Genesis Alito, quick access to medical care can be the difference.
30-second timeout taken by Mercer County Golden Eagle head coach Brandon Hoffman. Mercer County facing a 10-point deficit midway through the second quarter, 24-14. Riverdale's led the entire night, opened the game on an 8-0 run. Largest lead has been 13 for the Rams at 21-8. Mercer County ball, Sarah Hoffman nearly double-dribbled, moves the ball right wing for Shadea Williams, takes the ball screen, unable to turn the corner. They're hedging so hard and basically double-teaming her off of those screens. Sarah Hoffman drives it, bounce pass to Mitchell in traffic, up in the paint, won't go, and Baldwin the rebound for Riverdale to Hungate, who's looking to run and gun up the middle of the floor. Hesitates with the right hand, bounces back out beyond the arc, takes a screen, drives it baseline around Williams, up, bumped through the body contact and fouled, and 2 more free throws coming up here for Kaylee Hungate. She is 1 for 2 from the line tonight, 74% on the season. 9 points so far for Riverdale's leading scorer on the season. Scored her 1,000th career point last month. Again, she's just a junior. First free throw for Hungate, good. Both her and Jillian Murray have started since they were freshmen for the program at the varsity level. Both are in their junior season right now. This Riverdale team, I said it last week during the Sherrard-Riverdale game, is going to be a load next year. They already are this year, as the back end by Hungate is good. She makes both. 26-14, 12-point lead for the Rams as Leah Collison brings it across the timeline from left to right to Elena Mitchell. Left of the circle, top of the key. Mitchell picks up the dribble at the elbow. And now to Ella Bull, who's back in the game. Lost her dribble, moves it to Leah Collison as she found the help. Collison dribbles the elbow on the left side, passes now, reverses it right side, where it's caught by Elena Mitchell. Still dribbling in the corner in front of the Riverdale bench. Passes to Leah Collison. Under 3 minutes to play in the second. 26-14, Riverdale up 12. Williams, left wing, Murray switches on to her. Top of the key, Leah Collison. Swings it right corner where it's caught there by Ella Bull. Dribbles to the elbow and now passes into the corner for Elena Mitchell trying to turn the corner. They find Williams off the handoff, takes the ball screen. She was impeded in the paint. Top of the key. Unable to penetrate was Mitchell. She moved to Leah Collison. Not much doing here for Mercer County, just throwing the ball around the arc. Mitchell still with it, being closely guarded. Picks up the dribble in a really bad spot. Cross court, great catch by Williams to Leah Collison. The gap was closed quickly. Back to Shadea Williams. Deep 3, heavily contested, no good. That was fantastic team defense by the 24-3 Riverdale Rams. Murray takes it. Nobody picked her up. Leaves it down low for Cox, who missed the layup. And the rebound to Leah Collison, 26-14. Riverdale by 12. Collison across the timeline, picked up her dribble with nobody guarding her. On top of the key for Mitchell, swings it right wing, where it's caught by Ella Bull. Dribbles around the arc, bounce pass to Williams. She's got 6 points tonight. Mitchell Over to Leah Carlson. Murray nearly got in the passing lane there. Mitchell with it again to the left elbow. They swing it around the arc. Ball back to the top of the key for the point guard, Leah Carlson. Trying to turn the corner. Puts up a runner. Rimmed out. Rebound, Cox tapped it over to Murray. 3-on-2 transition chance. Here comes Hungate. Bounce pass to Baldwin. Saved and tipped by Williams to Mitchell. And Riverdale turns it over for the fourth time. Good transition defense there for the Golden Eagles. Under 90 seconds to play in a fast-moving first half. Riverdale 26, Mercer County 14. In girls basketball, Leah Collison lost a dribble, and the Golden Eagles have to burn another timeout. That was the second time that Collison has brought it across the timeline and then picked up the dribble like 40 feet from the basket. Timeout, Mercer County, 1:15 to play in the second. 26-14, Riverdale in front. Late in the first half on WRMJ.
At CBI Bank and Trust, our mission is to develop long-term relationships with our farm customers. I'm Cody Hessman, Vice President, Ag and Commercial Lending. Our Ag Lending staff is committed to helping you and your operation be successful. CBI Bank and Trust will work alongside you to provide financing solutions meeting the needs of your operation. And that's a responsibility we take seriously. Call us today to see how CBI Bank and Trust can add value to your farm operation.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
You found a friendly dealer that'll treat you right, so spread the word.
Sexton Ford.
You found just what you want at just the right price, go spread the word.
Sexton Ford.
We love the way you talk about us, 'cause when money grows you're making Sexton Ford the talk of the town. Oh yeah, Sexton Ford is the talk of the town.
Golden Eagles had to burn 2 timeouts in the first half. 1:15 to play in the second quarter. Riverdale 26, Mercer County 14. Golden Eagles basketball. Rams play man-to-man defense. Ella Bowl handoff to Leah Carlson into the corner. Here's Williams for 3, left it short. Hungate unable to grab it. That was Lewis, excuse me. Collison got it, but then it was ripped away by Jillian Murray, who motors the other way. Double clutcher in transition. Missed the layup at the rim, and the rebound there to Ev Hoffman. That turnover from Collison was Mercer County's 5th. Golden Eagles get the ball back, though. They don't give up the layup on the fast break. Still down by 12. Whitney Collison sinks a 3 off the pass from Leah. 2 threes for her in the quarter. Back to a 9-point game. 26-17 Riverdale by 9. Murray out top. Mercer County playing a 2-3 zone. Maddie Lewis into the corner for Finley Brock, and now Coleman top of the key. Left wing Lewis with it. High post for Brock. 15-footer. No rotation on that. Rebound to Ella Bull with 25 seconds to play in the first half. And Riverdale defensively, they hustle back. Mercer County set to get it to start the third quarter. Big possession here, down 9 as Whitney Collison has it right wing. Dribbles around the arc. Defended well by Amara Coleman, who poked it away from behind. And right to Leah Collison, though now. Bull with it. 5 seconds over to Whitney Collison. Step back 3 at the horn. No. Williams offensive rebound. She wasn't able to get the shot off before time expired. 9-point lead for Riverdale at halftime. Through 2 quarters, it's Riverdale 26, Mercer County 17 on WRMJ.
If morning had a sound, it would be you groaning. Fix that at Dark Horse Coffee and Energy Drink Drive-Thru in Preemption. Now open. Hot coffee, ice-cold energy drinks, and zero judgment for that 6 a.m. face. Open 5:30 to 9 a.m. Monday through Friday. So saddle on up and get your morning started the right way at Dark Horse. Ride up on Highway 67 in Preemption and leave awake, alert, and mostly polite. Dark Horse Coffee and Energy Drinks. Saving mornings 1 cup at a time.
Did you know that Zinc Excavating offers septic services? That's right. For septic installation, pumping, and maintenance, call the experts at Zinc Excavating. For water lines, sewer repair, basement installation and repairs, footings, and tilings, call Zinc Excavating. Need black dirt? Call Zinc Excavating. For all your excavating needs from A to Z, trust Zinc Excavating to get the job done right. Think Zinc. Call Corey Zinc today at 309-337-4569.
It seemed a little early to get the mower out of the garage and in for a tune-up, but it is the right time for your pocketbook. Huffman's Farm and Home is offering a spring tune-up special. During February, Huffman's will service your push mower for just $74.99 or your rider for $119.99. Discounts also available for compact tractors. Parts not included. Call today to make your appointment and be sure to ask about pickup and delivery options. At Huffman's Farm and Home in Fort Madison, West Burlington, and Toledo. The right place at the right price.
A bright partnership brings people together, driven by a mission to do what is right and make lives better. A bright financial partner exceeds expectations, strengthens relationships, betters our communities, and does what is right every day. Since 1890, Bank Orion has been that bright financial partner for you, your family, your business, and our community. Go to bankorion.com to discover your new bright partnership. Member FDIC.
Equal housing lender.
Halftime at Mercer County High School in Aledo. Track West girls basketball on a Thursday night. Riverdale 26, Mercer County 17. The lead at halftime for the Rams. Riverdale has not trailed yet in this game. They opened the game on an 8-0 run, led by as many as 13 at 21-8. It was 16-8 at the end of the first. Now 26-17 here at halftime. Riverdale's leading scorer tonight, Kaylee Hungate with 11 points. Katie Cox and Jillian Murray each with 6. Brooklyn Peterson has 3. The Rams are 6 for 8 from the free throw line in the first half and turned the ball over 4 times for Mercer County. 6 points apiece for Whitney Collis, Williams, Ev Hoffman with 3, and Elena Mitchell in her return from injury tonight with 2 points in the first half. Mercer County did not attempt a free throw in the first 2 quarters of tonight's scoreboard, presented by Rex McWhorter with Yager Machinery Sales. After this, 26-17, Riverdale on top of Mercer County at half in girls basketball on WRMJ.
Excellence is not a... Whether it's the vehicles they sell, the financing process, or maintenance and body shop services after purchase that are second to none, you can always expect that prevailing attitude of excellence. After they've worked so hard to earn your business, they intend to keep it. So stop in today to experience for yourself Toyota of Muscatine's attitude of driving excellence.
Garage door, or maybe it just won't open. It's time to call Mercer County Garage Doors, your local experts for smooth, reliable garage door installs, repairs, and replacements. You don't have to settle for the same old service and styles anymore. We bring fresh options, fast service, and the kind of friendly, local help you can trust. Call Mercer County Garage Doors today at 309-628-0222.
Mobile banking is here at Farmers State Bank of Western Illinois. What do I mean by here? Well, I mean here, as in wherever you are. Because with Farmers State Bank's mobile banking, your account information is right at your fingertips on your cell phone. Check balances, transfer funds, and more wherever you are. Manage your finances on the go with Farmers State Bank of Western Illinois' mobile banking. It's easy, fast, convenient, and it's free. Farmers State Bank of Western Illinois, member FDIC.
When life tackles you with unexpected collisions, Brad's Collision Service in Aledo is your MVP. Our expert team will get you back in the game fast. 40 years of experience, top-notch service, and quality you can trust. Call the hometown team at Brad's Collision Service, 582-2413. Brad's is also your premier provider of truck bed upfitting services. Turn your truck bed into a highly functional, organized, and efficient workspace. Brad's Collision Service, 309-582-2413 or bradscollisionservice.com.
Children with uncorrected vision conditions or eye health problems can face many barriers in life, academically, socially, and athletically. Mercer County Family Eye Care can help break down these barriers and help your children to reach their highest potential. Give your children the eye care they need. Make an appointment today at Mercer County Family Eye Care by calling 582-2421. Mercer County Family Eye Care, 106 South College Avenue, Aledo.
You found a friendly dealer that'll treat you right, so spread the word.
Sexton Ford.
You found just what you want at just the right price, go spread the word.
Sexton Ford.
We love the way you talk about us, 'cause we're money proud you're making. Sexton Ford, the talk of the town. Oh yeah, Sexton Ford is the talk of the town.
Welcome back to high school girls basketball on WRMJ and WRMJ.com. Halftime coverage continues here in Aledo, where the Mercer County Golden Eagles facing a 9-point deficit here at the break. 26-7 Riverdale, or excuse me, 26-17 Riverdale in front by 9 points. A check on the halftime scoreboard presented by Rex McWhorter, the Yager Machinery Sales. Rex, your local Yager Machinery Sales representative. in Aledo, Mercer County, and the surrounding area. You can call or text Rex McWhorter with all your equipment needs. To call or text him, here's the number, 309-337-1680. That's 309-337-1680. Girls basketball tonight in the Track West. One game that we are tracking, Sherrard in control of Monmouth Roseville. 2.5 minutes to play in the second quarter in that game. 37-11 is the Sherrard lead. Mercer County will play Sherrard on Monday night to close the regular season. Mercer County has one more game with United after Sherrard, and a makeup game from a game that was snowed out earlier in the year. Then it looks like, we'll know for sure tomorrow, but I believe the Golden Eagles and the Tigers look like are on a collision course to play in the opening round of the regional and the semifinal round once we get going in the girls basketball postseason. Looks like both Mercer County and Sherrard will also be heading to Port Byron to join Riverdale in the Class 2A regional that the Rams are hosting when we get to the postseason. Again, our halftime scoreboard presented by Rex McWhorter, the Auger Machinery Sales Rex for local, the Auger Machinery Sales representative in Aledo, Mercer County, and the surrounding area. 309-337-1680, the number to call or text. Here at halftime in Aledo at Mercer County High School in girls basketball. Riverdale 26, Mercer County 17. We're back with the third quarter after this on WRMJ.
Hi, my name is Jack Doherty. My dad is Jason Doherty, and he fixes houses. If your roof is old or your windows and gutters are broken, he and his team can make them awesome again. They can even talk to your insurance, so you don't have to. Call Doherty Brothers Roofing and Home Improvement today for a free estimate. My dad will take care of your house just like he takes care of mine.
Doherty Brothers Roofing and Home Improvement, because your home deserves the best. Call 309-644-0763 to set up a no-obligation consultation.
Like was famously said, the times, they are changing. Well, at First Community Bank, some things are changing and some things are not. Like the same people you have dealt with for many years, people you know and trust, same employees and same ownership, employees that are not paid on commission or have quotas to make and only have your best interest at heart. See us today, First Community Bank, member FDIC.
Welcome back to Mercer County High School in Aledo. Track West girls basketball on a Thursday night. Riverdale at halftime as we set to begin the third quarter, up 26-17 on top of Mercer County. Rams have not trailed yet in this game. Started the game on an 8-0 run. Largest lead has been 13 at 21-8. It's 26-17 as we begin playing the third quarter. Mercer County ball to start the second half with Sarah Hoffman, Leah Collison, Ev Hoffman, Whitney Collison, and Shadae Williams on the floor for Riverdale. Jillian Murray, Katie Cox, Kaylee Hungate, Brooklyn Peterson, and Amara Coleman. Rams will begin playing man-to-man defense. Mercer County home white uniforms tonight. Riverdale the road blacks. Officials Robbie Hinkle, Andrew Cooper, and Wayne Gerlach. Leah Collison across the half-court line for Mercer County takes the screen from Sarah Hoffman. In and out dribble, and she got away with a carry. No, she didn't. They blow her for the violation, and that is the sixth turnover for Mercer County. Thought for a minute there she was going to get away with that. They, though, blew the whistle and forced the turnover. 26-17. Ball to Riverdale. Amara Coleman drives against the 1-3-1 zone. Picks up the dribble. Wraparound bounce pass to Murray. Into the corner of Hungate. Skip pass over the top to the left wing for Coleman. Now short corner left side. Great passing. Peterson got it to Cox, who missed the layup. Peterson kept it alive, though. Tapped it out to Murray. And now Hungate, high post Cox, opposite wing, left side, where it's caught by Coleman. Now Murray with it, right wing, drives, pushes up a runner, miss it off the front of the rim, rebound, batted around, and Leah Collison out of there with it for Mercer County. Cross-court pass, looking for Whitney Collison, back to the basket, pump fakes, she's double-team, ball tipped. Ev Hoffman saves the possession, back to Leah Collison. 26-17, Riverdale by 9, 7:05 to play in the third. Whitney Collison to Shadae Williams, right wing, three, got it! And it's a 6-point game. Williams has 9 points to lead Mercer County. 26-20, 7 minutes to play in the third. Murray against the zone, kicks to the corner for Hungate, skip past left wing. Coleman, short corner left side. Here's a 15-footer for Peterson, missed it. Rebound out of bounds. The last touch by Hungate. It'll go to Mercer County. 6:46 to play in the third. Riverdale 26, Mercer County 20. Across the half-court line here is Leah Collison. behind her back, defended by Murray, fights through the screen set by Sarah Hoffman. Now Williams with it left corner, drives it baseline on Hungate, runner through contact, no. Rebound to Katie Cox, ahead to Amara Coleman, who motors up the far sideline. Stutter steps, she brings it to the left wing, now drives towards the zone, out top for Murray, over to Hungate, right corner, down low, Peterson through her hands, got it back, spins, pivots, pump fakes, and scores. Ball hung on the back iron there after she put it off the glass, and it fell through. 28-20 is the Riverdale lead. They're back up 8. Leah Collison picks up the dribble top of the key, pivots, nowhere to go with it. Bounce pass to Ev Hoffman. They go high post for Whitney Collison, 15-footer wide open, missed it badly. Rebound to the Rams, and Cox up the far sideline. It's Coleman, takes it, Euro step up, missed it wildly at the rim, and the rebound on the weak side to Shanae Williams in Mercer County. Left-handed dribble for the sophomore, head to Whitney Collison, left corner. Murray pressures her in the corner, back to the basket. She drives left-handed, goes up in the paint and scores with the runner. Whitney Collison with 8, and it's in a 6-point game. Riverdale up 28-22 as Murray drives and floats it down low for Cox for an easy lay-in. That's the third time after a Mercer County make that Murray has just sped the other way and fed one of her teammates for an easy layup. 30-22, high post. It's Sarah Hoffman to Ev Hoffman on the elbow left side. Ev has it as she pivots. High hands defensively for Jillian Murray. Now a step inside the three-point line. On the left wing, it's Shanae Williams dribbling with the right hand, bounces it back out beyond the arc and passes to Whitney Collison. Under 5 minutes to play in the third, 30-22, 8-point lead for Riverdale. Collison drives it at Cox, tries a reverse layup, not even close, and then she fouls Cox in the backcourt. Foul on Leah Collison, her first personal, and the ball will go to Riverdale. Sarah Hoffman checks out, Elena Mitchell in. And for Riverdale, Isla Baldwin enters for Brooklyn Peterson. Jillian Murray handles it for the Rams, brings it middle of the floor. Mercer County man-to-man defense's possession. High post Cox with it. Ball got jarred loose, but she regained it. Jillian Murray, left wing off the screen, goes to Baldwin, now way out top for Coleman. 4.5 to play in the third. 30-22, Riverdale. Coleman drives, blows by 2 defenders all the way to the rim, missed it. And the rebound underneath to Mercer County and Elena Mitchell. Leah Collison up the near sideline to Whitney Collison. Drive, she tries another floater and scores it again. She's into double figures with 10. 6-point game again, 30-24, Riverdale up 6. 2-possession game as across the timeline is Jillian Murray. Dribbles and hands it off to Amara Coleman, left wing. High post for Katie Cox, jabs right. Allen's pass was tipped, but it got through there. Left wing to Coleman, who takes the ball screen looking to penetrate. She was cut off at the free throw line. Baldwin now to Hungate. Hasn't scored yet in the second half. Picks up the dribble back to the basket. Cross court Cox, 15-foot jumper high off the iron and gets the shooter's roll on the road. Katie Cox has 10, and it's 32-24. 8-point lead for Riverdale. Mercer County's got within 6 twice. Hasn't got closer than that as Williams trying to back her way in. Instead kicks it out to the top of the key for Mitchell. Back to Williams. Pull up 17-footer. Foot on the three-point line. Missed it. Rebound to Coleman. Riverdale wants to run. Transition chance. Coleman left wing. Stutter steps. Right-handed dribble. Cut off by Collison. And now Jillian Murray makes the catch and backpedals towards the center stripe to begin the half-court offense. Hungate off a double screen left wing. Makes the catch and faces to the basket. Down low. Entry pass to the low post for Cox. Out top for Coleman. Coleman drives. Euro steps. Bumped up. Fouled. And 2 free throws coming up for Amara Coleman. Now, she had a great night the other night against Sherrard last Thursday. Scored 11 points, but had 9 in the first half to really help the Rams get out to a fast start. First free throw here for Coleman is good, makes it 33-24. She shoots 54% from the line of the season. Ella Bolin for Whitney Collison for Mercer County. That foul on the Golden Eagles win against Elena Mitchell, her second, and the second team foul on Mercer County in the third quarter. Back end for Coleman, got them both. The Rams are 8 for 10 from the line tonight. Mercer County has not attempted a free throw yet in this game. Coleman had 11 points, 9 in the first quarter, all 11 in the first half against Sherrard last Thursday. Those were her first 2 points of the night from the line. 34-24. 10-point lead again for Riverdale as Mitchell gets it high post. for Ev Hoffman, trying to back her way down. Out to Bull left wing, defended by Addison McLaughlin, who re-entered for the Rams. And now the ball ripped away by Mitchell, but Hungate couldn't grab it. It's picked up by Mitchell to save the possession. Williams drives. She's double-teamed in the corner. Mitchell right wing, high post for Ev Hoffman. Into the corner, Ella Bull sets her feet. She'll launch a three. That won't go. Rebound, Williams unable to grab it. She was fighting for it with Hungate. Out of bounds, ball to Riverdale. 2.5 to play in the third. 34-24, Riverdale by 10. Rams have scored 4 straight after the Golden Eagles cut it to 6. 34-24, the Riverdale lead. Rams have led by as many as 13. They haven't trailed yet in the game. Kaylee Hungate to handle it here for Riverdale. She'll bring it across the timeline. Murray on the bench right now for the Rams is right wing McLaughlin into the corner for Katie Cox. Skip pass over the top to Maddie Lewis. To Hungate, pass tipped by Williams, and she deflected it again off the face of Hungate, picked up by Mitchell, and she's tied up with Baldwin. Riverdale possession off the alternating possession. The possession arrow pointing the way of the Rams. 2:14 to play in the third, 34-24, Riverdale by 10. Hungate baseline throw in. And get it to Finley, that was Isla Baldwin who was bumped, went up, scored it, but she was fouled on the floor. That'll be the third team foul for Mercer County in the quarter. It's called on Leah Collison, her second personal. Another baseline throw in McLaughlin to trigger it for the Rams. Couple of screens set, and they get it, trying to get it to Hungate, and it was stolen. Mitchell got in the passing lane. 5th turnover for Riverdale. Leah Collison from right to left for Mercer County, down 10, 2 minutes to play in the third quarter. Collison picked up her dribble. Right of the circle, it's Shanae Williams, double crossover, bounce pass to Leah Collison. She takes the screen from Emmeline Miller. And now Ella Bull right wing to the corner for Shanae Williams. Double crossover through 2 defenders. Floater up over the top of Cox, short off the front of the rim. And Cox chases down the rebound in the corner in front of the Mercer County students. Far side, double crossover. Hungate into the corner for Lewis. Doesn't pull the trigger. High post entry pass there for Cox. Back to Hungate. Pump Bay got 2 defenders flying. Now she kicks right wing. McLaughlin catches, ready to shoot. Airballed the 3, and the rebound underneath the basket to Leah Collison. 34-24 is the 10-point lead for Riverdale. 1:25 and counting to play here in the third quarter. Left wing, it's Collison, feeds it down low for Mitchell on the backdoor cut, and she's fouled at the rim. She'll head to the free throw line. Mitchell just 44% from the free throw line. That foul on Katie Cox, her second. And the first team foul whistled against the Rams with 1:20 to play in the third quarter. First of the 2 free throws here for Mitchell. It's good. Back to single digits, 34-25. They're Mercer County's first free throw attempts of the night. Cox, Hungate, McLaughlin out. Murray, Coleman, and Peterson re-enter for the Rams, and for Mercer County, Emmeline Miller out, Ev Hoffman in. And the back end of the 2 free throws here for Elena Mitchell. Making her return from injury tonight. Missed it, but the rebound to Williams, who goes up and scores it underneath. And a 3-point possession for Mercer County. It's a 7-point game, 34-27. Williams with a team-high 11 points right now. Golden Eagles in a 2-3 zone. Coleman, left wing to Peterson. Left corner, throws it on the skip pass, top of the key for Lewis. She splits the defender at the top of the zone, and she traveled. 6th turnover for Riverdale. And Mercer County a chance to get within 4 or 5 on this possession. 1:02 to play in the third. It's 34-27 Riverdale. Williams in the backcourt for Mercer County. Rams continue to play man-to-man defense, under a minute to play. And the Golden Eagles are set to get it to start the fourth here unless there's a tie-up. Through a double screen, Williams top of the key, 3-ball missed it. Coleman the rebound, good box out on Whitney Collison. Coleman crosses to the far side of the floor, brings it up the sideline and throws on the brakes, passes to Murray, swings to Maddie Lewis right wing. 40 seconds, high post Peterson, flashing to the basket. Here's Baldwin up, and she lays it in off the glass. First 2 points tonight for Isla Baldwin. Averages 2 per game. 9-point lead, 36-27. Riverdale under 30 seconds to play in the third quarter. Mitchell hands it off to Sarah Hopp and looks to attack the basket. Lost the dribble, knocked away. She turned it over. It's stolen by Amara Coleman, looking for some help. She'll take it right at Carlson. Up, she drew the contact and will shoot 2. Mercer County's now given it away 8 times tonight. And 2 free throws here for Amara Coleman. First personal on Whitney Collison. 4th team foul on the Golden Eagles in the third quarter. Free throw by Amara Coleman, good. She's 3 for 3 from the line. Riverdale as a team is 9 for 11 tonight. Leah Collison back in for Mercer County. She replaces Elena Mitchell. Second free throw here for Coleman from the line. Got them both. She's 4 for 4 from the stripe in the quarter. Riverdale 10 for 12 as a team. 38-27, 11-point lead. Sarah Hoffman, left wing, all alone for three. Missed it. Rebound to Williams. Up over Hungate. That won't go. Peterson, the rebound. Ball knocked loose. It will go out of bounds to Riverdale with 3.6 seconds to play in the third. Rams will have to go the full length of the floor. 11-point lead. Ball in to Jillian Murray, makes the catch on the run with 2 seconds. Pull up three, they didn't contest her and she missed it. She had a good look from about 25 feet off the iron, no good. And Riverdale takes an 11-point lead into the fourth. Mercer County had the ball down 7 with about 40 seconds left in the third quarter, didn't score, then gave up 2 baskets to the Rams. And it's a 4-point, or I should say it's an 11-point deficit heading to the fourth. Through 3 quarters, it's 38-27. Riverdale leads Mercer County on WRMJ.
Value, selection, and a knowledgeable sales staff ready to help you find what you're looking for. That's what you'll find at Essig Motors. Here's Sheldon DeFree.
Right now I have a very nice 2025 GMC 1500 Elevation. It's sterling metallic in color. And right now you can come on in and take $9,000 off and rebates and discounts. Take it home for $48,590.
So make sure you plan a stop at Essig Motors in Aledo today or visit their website at Essigs.com.
As you welcome in the new year, why not make a resolution that transforms your home? This year, pledge to walk on clean carpets with Cooper Home Comfort Solutions. Say goodbye to stains and hello to freshness. Our expert team will revitalize your carpets, leaving them looking and feeling brand new. Trust Cooper Home Comfort Solutions for a cleaner, cozier home. Schedule your carpet cleaning today and start the year off on a clean slate at Cooper Home Comfort Solutions in downtown Aledo.
Mercer County ball to start the fourth quarter of tonight's Track West girls basketball matchup. 38-27, 11-point lead for Riverdale. Collison across the half-court line, defended physically there by Jillian Murray. Kaylee Hungate guarding Shadea Williams. Top of the key, Whitney Collison with Holman on her. To Leah Collison, left wing, takes the screen from Ev Hoffman, unable to turn the corner. And brings it back to the left side, takes another screen. She fell down in travel. 9th turnover for Mercer County. Riverdale a chance to match their largest lead of the night here. The biggest they've been up has been 13. They're up 11 with the ball early in the fourth. 7:40 to play. They've led the entire night after opening the night on an 8-0 run. Mercer County in a 2-3 zone. Hungate top of the key. Back to Murray right wing. Bounces it beyond the arc and passes right corner for Cox. Her pass deflected and it goes right to Ev Hoffman. Riverdale turns it over for the 7th time. Pass ahead, Leah Collison nearly gave it right back, but Williams, she'll take a step back three around the rim and gets the roll. Williams knocks down her second three of the night. 8-point game, 38-30, Williams with 14. Murray across the timeline for Riverdale, hands it off to Amara Coleman. She takes the screen from Katie Cox. Hungate right wing against the 2-3 zone. Now Cox with it high post, hands it off to Murray. Back to Cox, beyond the arc left side. Top of the key. It's caught there by Hungate, 2 steps in the paint, able to contort her body to get an angle to put up the runner. She missed it. Peterson fighting for the rebound, able to force it out of bounds off of Collison. And Riverdale an extra chance at the basket. 6:47 to play in the fourth. 38-30, Riverdale leads by 8. Jillian Murray to throw it in. Count at 4. She lobs it to Kaylee Hungate, makes the catch with one hand. On the beak of the Mercer County Golden Eagle logo at midcourt, hands it off to Murray. Weave action out top, right of the circle. It's Coleman, swings it right wing for Peterson. Low post, Murray, one-handed pass to Hungate, head fakes, drives, Euros, contact, count it, and one for Hungate. Her first bucket of the second half. She's got 13 points. 3 for 4 from the line tonight. She's 74% on the season. Free throw by Hungate as the Rams back up double figures, 40-30, 6:32 to play in the game. Her free throw good. 11 for 13 from the line, Riverdale is tonight. 41-30 with 6.5 to play in the game. 11-point lead for Riverdale. Williams tries to drive it on Hungate. She shuffles to cut her off. About 10 feet from the basket, Leah Collison. Cross-court pass left wing for Sarah Hoffman. Takes the ball screen. Now it's Williams top of the key. Unable to shake loose of her defender. Mitchell, Collison, Hoffman, top of the key, 3 off the mark. Offensive rebound to Elena Mitchell. Peterson pressuring her. And now top of the key, Ev Hoffman with it over to the corner right side for Leah Carlson. Blows by her defender, Murray. Bounce pass to Sarah Hoffman for a 15-footer from the baseline. In front of the Mercer County bench. She missed it. Rebound to Peterson. Here comes Murray, top of the key, around Williams. Bounce pass, or I should say she lobs it, to Cox, who missed the layup. Out of there with it is Williams. In and out dribble. Got around Coleman to the glass. Tough move by Williams for the transition lay-in. 9-point game, 41-32. Williams has 16 points tonight. Golden Eagles hustle back into the 2-3 zone. High post Peterson to Cox. Fakes a 17-footer over the top of the defense. Here's a left wing three by Amara Coleman. It's on target. Coleman's first field goal. She's got 7 points. 12-point lead for the Rams. 44-32. 5:15 to play in the fourth quarter. Elena Mitchell gets the ball. Knocked away by Coleman. She tracked it down but picked up the dribble in a really bad spot. Top of the key, she needed help and found it with Ev Hoffman. Now Leah Carlson left of the center circle. She'll take the screen from Hoffman. Hand off to Shadea Williams. Nice move. She spun away, pulls up from 15. Too strong off the backboard. Rebound there to Katie Cox. Riverdale on the run from left to right. Probing, going to the basket is Murray. Kicks left corner for Coleman. Not enough room to shoot it. 4:45 to play in the fourth. 44-32 is the Riverdale lead. Hungate has it right wing. Here's a three ball, no good. Rebound balances out, and Mitchell can't grab it. Coleman has it down low. Peterson whistle, and a timeout taken by Riverdale. 4:33 to play in the fourth quarter. 12-point lead for the Rams. 44-32 on top of Mercer County on WRMJ.
At Country Financial, we're more than just an office you may pass by as you drive through town. We are part of a community that helps support the programs that make our neighborhoods thrive. We take the time to get to know our customers. We know that every situation is unique, and our goal is to understand yours so we can help you be confident about your financial security and your future. To talk about how we can help ensure that the future you're dreaming of is something you can proudly own no matter what it looks like, see your local Country Financial representative.
In Aledo, see me, Tracy Bigham.
John Waugh.
Or Jason Potter.
In Edgington, see me, Brent Bigham.
In Orion, see me, Julie Hessler.
4 minutes and 33 seconds to play in the fourth quarter. Riverdale 44, Mercer County 32 in girls basketball. Rams ball out of the timeout into Hungate left corner. They lost her. She didn't pull the trigger on the three. Instead, she tries to drive, kicks to McLaughlin. Now Hungate with the top of the key. She's got 14 points tonight. McLaughlin, right side to Baldwin. Now Hungate with it right wing as Mercer County stays in the 2-3 zone defensively. Left corner Murray dribbles back towards the half-court line. Murray with it inside the center circle. 4:10 to play in the fourth. Nobody's guarding Murray. They got to come defend her. She'll just dribble the clock out here. Now Mercer County shifts into man-to-man defense. Murray works past Williams. Top of the key for Hungate. Now left side, Murray swings it to Baldwin. Down low, Hungate got free off the screen. Missed the layup all by herself, and the rebound to Ev Hoffman. That would have put Riverdale up by 14 points. Collison jump pass to Elena Mitchell, left corner. 3:40 to play in the game. 12-point lead for Riverdale. Whitney Collison drives back to the basket. Handoff to younger sister Leah, who dribbles around the arc. Passes right corner for Elena Mitchell. Now Shadea Williams, right corner. Step back three, ball good for Williams. She's got 19, 44-35. Across the timeline is Jillian Murray, 9-point lead for Riverdale, 3 minutes and 15 seconds to play in the game. Handoff to Isla Baldwin, her pass tipped by Williams, who beat Hungate to the ball. Williams to the glass, lefty layup, got it! Williams has 21. 44-37, 7-point game. 3 minutes to play in the fourth. Murray brings it across the half-court line. Mercer County man-to-man defense. Murray, handoff to Baldwin, over to McLaughlin, swings it left wing for Kaylee Hungate. Hungate passes to Murray right of the circle. Right wing McLaughlin with it. 2:45 on the clock. Baldwin swings to Murray left wing. Cross-court pass to Kaylee Hungate. Now right corner Baldwin. Baldwin back to McLaughlin. Clock at 2:35. 7-point lead for Riverdale with the ball here in the fourth quarter. Hungate to Murray to McLaughlin. McLaughlin dribbles back towards the half-court line. Rams content just bleeding the clock here. They're dribbling and passing around the perimeter. Clock at 2:20. Baldwin away from Mitchell. Pulls up for a 10-footer. Didn't get the roll. Rebound to Leah Collison. Golden Eagles have it down 7. Whitney Collison on the run. Up. Blocked at the rim by Hungate. Williams got it. She fell down. Whistle and a travel. Tenth turnover for Mercer County. It was either going to be a tie-up or a travel. If it was a jump ball, the ball would have gone to Riverdale either way. But now the possession arrow stays pointing Riverdale's way if there's another one. Well, that should have been a travel right there. It is, yeah. Because Peterson, they almost let her do it. She ran the baseline off the dead ball. So they give it right back. I thought they were going to let that go because nobody argued, but Peterson did travel on the inbounds pass. She couldn't run the baseline because it was off a dead ball, and she did shuffle to her left. 44-37, ball into Leah Collison. Dribbles to the corner left side. Lost the dribble, throws over the top of the defense where it's caught with the outstretched arms by Ev Hoffman to Whitney Collison, right corner, top of the key. Mitchell keeps the ball on that side, takes it right. Ball tipped away by Coleman. She got a piece of the dribble by Mitchell. It goes out of bounds, and Mercer County will retain it. 1:52 to play in the fourth. 44-37, 7-point lead. Bad pass by Ev Hoffman, stolen by Murray. She's racing the other way with her left hand. She scores. A bad turnover there. And the Rams extend the lead back to 9. Riverdale takes a timeout off of the layup by Murray. 1:46 to play in the fourth. 46-37, Riverdale by 9 on WRMJ.
Pain and discomfort can keep you from getting what you want out of life. Well, schedule an appointment with a skilled team at Mercy One Genesis Physical Therapy Aledo. The team will have one goal in mind, getting you back to your life. Services available include physical therapy, rehabilitation following surgery or accidents, sports rehabilitation, treatment for neurological disorders, and cardiac and pulmonary rehabilitation. Call Mercy One Genesis Physical Therapy Aledo, 582-9190.
Working for a bank that truly cares about its customers and our community, that's a big reason why I'm here. I'm Brian Hoffman, Western Illinois Market President. When you deal with CBI Bank and Trust, you have access to a unique combination of experienced bankers and hometown service. Our loan products can help your farm operations save money. Give me a call or stop in to see how we can add value to your business.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
1:46 to play in the fourth. 46-37, Riverdale by 9. Ev Hoffman into Leah Collison, who will walk it across the timeline. Golden Eagles down by 9, 1:40 to play in the game. Collison takes the ball, screen left-handed dribble. She's double-teamed. Top of the key, Ev Hoffman over to Whitney Collison, right wing. Dribbles around the arc to the top of the key. Back to Leah Collison. She had a lane to shoot the three ball from straight away. Didn't pull the trigger. Instead, high post for Ev Hoffman. Now Mitchell trying to turn the corner. She throws it towards the high post. Tipped by Peterson out to Whitney Collison. Now Leah Collison left corner. Drives it. Throws it over the top of the defense for Shanae Williams. Pulls up from 15 and sticks it. Boy, Williams carrying Mercer County offensively again tonight. She has 23 of the 39 points. Timeout Mercer County after the make. 1:14 to play in the fourth. 46-39. Riverdale by 7 on top of Mercer County on WRMJ.
You found a friendly dealer that'll treat you right, so spread the word.
Sexton Ford.
You found just what you want at just the right price, go spread the word.
Sexton Ford.
We love the way you talk about us, 'cause we're mighty proud you're making Sexton Ford the talk of the town. Oh yeah, Sexton Ford is the talk of the town.
Mercer County has 2 timeouts remaining. 1:14 to play in the fourth quarter. 46-39. Riverdale leads by 7. Katie Cox will throw it in the backcourt. Into Jillian Murray, who works past Sarah Hoffman across the timeline. Clock at 1:10. Murray drives, passes it to Peterson over the top. Right wing, Amara Coleman with it. 1:04 to play, and Collison fouls her with 1:03 left. Just a second team foul on Mercer County in the fourth. Third personal on Leah Collison, so second team foul on the Golden Eagles with 1:03 to play in the fourth quarter. Peterson to throw it in here along the near sideline, right in front of the Riverdale bench. Into the backcourt, ball tip, but Murray able to corral it for the Rams. Turns the corner, gets past both Hoffman and Williams. Dribbles inside the arc, picks up the dribble with her back to the basket to Peterson left corner. Under a minute to play, Peterson passes to Hungate, who would have had a layup, but Peterson was fouled before she made the pass. Third team foul against Mercer County in the quarter. Foul on Elena Mitchell, her fourth personal. Baseline throw in for Jillian Murray with 54 seconds to play into Cox. Bounce pass to Hungate. She's fouled by Leah Collison. Fourth team foul on the Golden Eagles. Fourth personal on Leah Collison. So Mitchell and Collison both have 4 fouls. Leah Collison checks out, and Elena Mitchell will as well, as Mercer County has to foul again here to send Riverdale to the free throw line. With 50.7 seconds on the clock, Coleman bounce pass into Peterson, handoff back to Coleman, turns the corner, bounce pass to Cox, and she lays it in. Nice sideline set there for the Rams. They're back up 40 seconds left. Williams double spin move, pull up 15-footer off the mark. Rebound to Peterson, pass to Hungate, 35 seconds. She will dribble it across the timeline, spins away from Williams, clock under 30 seconds. Peterson to Coleman. They're just zipping the ball around. Now Hungate with it, 25 to play. Murray, and she's finally fouled by Sarah Hoffman with 22.5 seconds to play. 2 free throws coming up for Jillian Murray. She's got 8 points tonight, 2 for 2 from the line, 67% on the season. Riverdale is 10 for 12 from the free throw line tonight, as they will try to put the final touches on an outright conference championship. If they win tonight, they will clinch the outright Track West girls basketball title. First free throw by Murray, good, 49-39. The Rams have won back-to-back regional championships in girls basketball. They went to state in 2020, a 4th place finish in Class 2A. Back end by Murray, got them both. 13 of 15 from the line. They were 11 of 13 coming into that free throw attempt. 15 seconds to play in the game. Riverdale by 11, 50-39. 12 seconds. Williams lost the handle to Mitchell, right corner. Drives baseline. She'll try a reverse layup, and she scores it with 6 seconds to play. Mercer County will pressure in the backcourt. Murray defended by Williams. Time expires, and the Riverdale Rams are the outright Track West girls basketball conference champions in the winter of 2025-26. Riverdale moves to 25-3 on the season, remains a perfect 9-0 in conference.